Hello, in today's video I would like to show you how to use the AI photo editing magic on Google Pixel 10e. Okay, I think it's time that we just head into the Photos app and see if I have any photos whatsoever, and if I do, let's edit them. So let's go to collections and go on this device. I do not have any photos, so I'll just quickly take them. Okay, so the first feature, let's go to Google Photos, of course. The first feature is going to be best take, and it's a cool feature. It works on pictures of people. It can be picture of one person or of multiple people, and of course it gives best results when there's multiple people. I'll explain how it works with multiple people later, but first let's see it with one person, because that's what I have in my gallery. You can see I do like this photo, but I do prefer the face from that photo. But let's say like this one, let's act like this one is in a different pose, or better lighting, or better framing, whatever, and I just want to paste that face onto that photo. What I can do is tap on edit, then go to actions and find best take. Now let's wait a moment and it'll try finding similar shots so I can swap the face to like the same person but from a different take. And now as you can see, I can easily swap the face, which is super easy, and it makes our photos better. And now why it's good with multiple people. Let's say you've taken 5 photos, and on each of the photo one person blinked and the others didn't, and on each photo it's a different person. Then you can just swap the people so everyone has open eyes and they are not currently blinking on that photo, which is great, wonderful, and yeah, you can have, you don't need to worry about making sure no one has blinked on the photo anymore. Now it's time for another feature that we have. Let's try selecting a different photo. I will try to select maybe this one or this one. Now let's frame it and edit it, just so everything is edited, like ready to post on Instagram, because this photo doesn't look yet quite ready. Let's click on edit, then AI enhance. That's all you need to do. No real struggle, no real effort, completely effortless. As you can see, it takes a little moment, but it is worth it. It gives you multiple choices of like done stuff. And yeah, this is one of the cropped photos. This like edited, because it can be cropped. It can have changed colors. You can see this one has a blurred background, or has people cut out in the background, which is also sometimes useful, right? Now this one is cropped, and I do like it the most. Now there's another option, so we did get quite a few options here, and I will choose this one and save it as a copy. Now I could post it to an Instagram post. Now it's time for another part, which we can do with, let's say, this photo. If we click on edit, and now we can go to actions, and in actions we have lots of things. First of all, magic eraser. Now in magic eraser you can actually erase elements from a photo that you don't want, like people that are in the photo and you don't want them in that photo, or whatever else happened on the photo, honestly. Now let's wait a moment until the tool loads, and now it's loaded. I can now circle or tap or brush an object to erase it. Now you can see here's my Google Pixel, and here's some Samsung and iPhone box. Let's say first let's remove the Samsung box. What I can do is just circle around it. Let's refine the selection, because it's not the whole one selected currently. Okay, let's say it's quite okay. Now click on done and tap on erase. Let's wait a little moment and it'll be erased shortly. And it has disappeared. The fingers are a little weird, but I could just like redo it, like remove this weird part here. AI struggles with fingers a lot. Let's try maybe the iPhone now. I will also try to erase this finger because without the iPhone it'll look pretty weird. We don't want that. So let's circle around the phone and the finger like that, and let's see if it erases it. And it did. Now the hands are weird because it's AI, but it's erased. So if it was like somewhere in the background, it would be okay. If we did something less like panned stuff, then it would be, of course, like easier for the phone. And now let's do more stuff in the AI. You might have noticed that this photo was blurry, and we do not want blur on photos unless it's intentional. Let's say it wasn't. Just click on Edit, Actions, and select Unblur. Now it is going to remove blur from your photos. Now as you can see, now it's 0% unblur, so it's the original. And as I turn it up, it gets sharper. So now the picture isn't blurred anymore. I can of course adjust it so it's not fully unblurred, and I do like it at like 50% because at 100% it does look artificial, but at 50 it just looks less blurred and more just better. Now it's time to move objects because we can also move objects. Let's say I want to move this poster because this wall feels a little empty here, and maybe this poster could be moved somewhere else. What I can do is simply circle around it. Now drag it, and I can also resize it. Now let's tap on move. It will be pasted there and removed from the other place. And as you can see, it got moved. Now let's approve it. And let's see what else can we do. And that was basically it in those AI features. Besides that, everything else is... You can change sky styles if you have a picture of a sky. So I'll maybe do it if I find it. Okay, there's a picture from a park. And now let's click on edit. Let's see what the styles do because I haven't tried it yet, honestly. Yeah, you can change the color of the sky itself. You can make it more luminous, radiant, or amber, airy. Yeah, so that is great. You can see it doesn't like over dramatically process the photo. It does change not only the lighting of the sky but also lighting of the environment, so it looks very natural that way. I like it on amber, honestly, and yeah, that is so cool. But it doesn't like add clouds or stuff like that, so it's also not artificial. You could also change the skin tone, the blue tone here, but those things aren't like that much AI anymore. And yeah, that is basically it when it comes to AI features. So I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.